Have you ever wondered how Netflix just knows what movie you're going to watch next? Or how Spotify curates that perfect playlist just for you? Well, the secret, it's all in their data. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a seriously powerful tool that makes it all happen. Google BigQuery.
All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to break it all down into 5 key pieces. First up, the big one. What even is BigQuery? Then we'll get into why it's such a game changer. After that, we'll talk about keeping your data safe, the different ways you can interact with the tool, and finally, we'll see how it all fits together in a real-world workflow.
It feels like we're all kind of drowning in data these days, right? For businesses, it's on a whole other level. I mean, they're collecting everything from website clicks to customer reviews. But you know what? All that data is totally useless if you can't find the gold hidden inside. And that's exactly the problem BigQuery was built to solve. So let's dive in. What is Google BigQuery really? The easiest way to think about it is like a magic library. You can just throw any book, or in this case, any dataset, at it, and it instantly knows where everything is. You don't have to spend ages organizing the shelves or messing with a card catalog. But of course, there's a little more to it than that. Okay, the official definition from Google is a fully managed petabyte-scale data warehouse. Let's just unpack that jargon for a second. Petabyte scale means it can handle an absolutely insane amount of data. We're talking millions and millions of gigabytes. And fully managed, that's the best part. It means you don't have to worry about any of the behind-the-scenes plumbing. It's like having a team of expert librarians working for you 24/7, just making sure everything runs perfectly. So what can it actually do? Well, as we just said, it handles those massive, massive data sets. Crucially, it speaks a language that pretty much every data person already knows. Good old SQL. And it's super flexible. You can dump huge chunks of data into it at once, or you can stream data in live as it happens. It doesn't really care if your data is all neat and tidy in tables, or if it's a bit more freeform, like a JSON file.
Okay, so we've covered the what, now let's get to the why. This is where we talk about the superpowers that really make BigQuery special.
The first superpower, and honestly, this one is a huge deal, is that BigQuery is serverless and it scales all by itself. This is a massive, massive advantage over the old way of doing things.
So what does serverless actually mean for you? It means you can completely forget about managing servers, maintaining infrastructure, and all that tedious work. You just bring your data, and Google handles literally everything else in the background. And as your data grows from gigabytes to petabytes, BigQuery just grows right along with it, automatically. This frees you up to focus on the fun part, finding those game-changing insights in your data. Superpower number 2, speed. And I'm not talking just fast. I mean, it's so fast, it's almost silly. We're talking blink and you'll miss it fast, even on datasets that would make a traditional database just curl up and cry. Let's put this into perspective. Imagine you had a dataset with every single taxi ride in New York City for the last 10 years. That's billions, with a B, of rows of data. With BigQuery, you could ask a super specific question like, what was the average fare for a ride from JFK to Times Square on a rainy Tuesday in May? And you get an answer back in seconds. It's wild. That's the power we're talking about. Ready for another one? This is a total game changer. BigQuery lets you build and run machine learning models using SQL. Yes, the same SQL you use to query data. This is huge. And don't just take my word for it. As one expert from Google Cloud put it, this is a very cool feature. And he's right, it is cool. Why? Because it basically makes machine learning accessible to so many more people. You don't have to be a hardcore data scientist with a PhD anymore. If you know SQL, you can start building predictive models. Okay, so we've got all this data in one place. And it's super powerful. But with great power comes great responsibility, right? How do we make sure it's all secure? Well, BigQuery has a really solid security model that's built on a simple top-down structure. Think of it like those Russian nesting dolls. At the very top, the biggest doll is your organization. Inside that, you have projects. Inside each project, you have datasets. And then finally, inside each dataset, you have your tables. The key thing here is that permissions flow downhill. So if you give someone access to a project, they'll automatically get access to all the datasets and tables inside it. You've basically got 3 main roles you can give people: viewer, editor, and owner. It's pretty straightforward. A viewer can look, but they can't touch. An editor can create, change, and delete things. And an owner? Well, an owner has the keys to the entire kingdom. This system makes it really easy to give people only the permissions they absolutely need to do their jobs and nothing more.
So your data's loaded up, it's secure. Now for the fun part. How do you actually use BigQuery? There are 3 main ways to get in.
First, there's the web console. This is your visual playground. It's perfect for just exploring data and writing queries by hand. Now, if you're more of a keyboard person, there's the BQ command line tool, which is awesome for scripting and automating tasks. And of course, for all you developers, you can hook into BigQuery directly from your code using APIs and libraries for languages like Python, Java, and a bunch of others.
All right, let's just zoom out for a second and see where BigQuery fits into the whole data analytics picture.
You can think of it like a 4-step journey. First, you have to extract your data from all the different places it lives. Then, you often need to clean it up and get it into the right shape. That's the transform step. Next, you load all that prepared data into your central warehouse, which in this case is BigQuery. And then finally, once it's there, you can do the really cool stuff, analyze it and visualize it to find those amazing insights.
So, there you have it. That's Google BigQuery in a nutshell. It's way more than just a place to store data. It's a powerful engine for discovery. It takes care of all the heavy lifting, all the complicated stuff, so you can focus on what really matters, turning your data into insights that can actually change things. So the only question left is, once your warehouse is built, what will you discover?